as you're opening to new parameters in your life, new tributaries in your life, and a new life where that is concerned, as you have now moved through your month of June and now moving into your month of July where that is concerned in your year of 2024, it's opening up to the new you where that is concerned. You have moved through a process. In many ways, there was a 3-month process from your month of April into your month of May and now into your month of June where that is concerned, of clearing and cleansing that which no longer serves you where that is concerned, and opening up and releasing that which no longer serves you. So you move through a process of identifying what no longer serves you, what no longer serves your highest good where that is concerned, what relationships no longer serve your highest good, looking at your relationship to the third dimensional realm outside of yourself in your month of April, and identifying all of what no longer serves you. Then you move through your month of May, and you begin to release what no longer serves you, closing old doors behind you where that is concerned. And your month of June was a movement into and a transition into the new you, into the new life where that is concerned, mourning what you have left behind in many ways, closing those doors and now opening the new door on the other side of the old doors where that is concerned, and looking out into the new world where that is concerned, quite possibly feeling empty and not quite sure what is transpiring in your life where that is concerned. And as you moved into your month of June, it's now moving into a new aspect of your soul divine plan where that is concerned. And we asked you, when we came to you at that moment in time where that is concerned, that moment in time in your evolutionary process where that is concerned, to open up, dear ones, and opening up and allowing the new aspect of your soul divine plan to take place organically and naturally in your life, and looking at where you're trying to control things in your life. So now as you move into your month of July where that is concerned, you're moving into the transition process of the new you, the new beingness of you, moving into a more defined aspect of understanding doing versus being where that is concerned. Doing versus being. We said to you in your month of June where you now can judiciously open up your heart space and begin to do that which serves your highest good where that is concerned. Now creating relationships with those where there's a balance of giving and receiving. And we emphasized the balance of giving and receiving as we are emphasizing again as you move into your month of July. So in many ways, for many, your month of July will be a month of transition, a month of relaxing into the new aspects of yourself, and in many ways testing the new aspects of yourself out into the world where that is concerned. See where you're still holding on to the old, perhaps, where that is concerned. So in many ways, as there was an inordinate amount of energy moving through your planetary configuration where that is concerned, in your month of April, in your month of May, and your month of June where that is concerned, as you move into month of July, in many ways your month of July is a bridge into the new you where that is concerned. So you can now look at your month of July and see where you can now begin to relax and operate within the full beingness of who you are where that is concerned. We'll say that again, dear one. Operate in your life in the full beingness of who you are, allowing yourself to be who you are and moving into a new creation of the self, a new creation of relationships, and a new creation of the life ahead where that is concerned, irregardless of where you are in your evolutionary process, in your soul plan where that is concerned. So in many ways, you will begin to see a more defined aspect of doing versus being in your month of July where that is concerned, as you now transition into the new aspect of your soul divine plan where that is concerned, taking a step up perhaps, because as you have moved through your month of April, your month of May, and your month of June, if you have participated in the process that we laid out for you where that is concerned, your resonance and vibration is shifting and raising where that is concerned. You quite possibly in your month of July will now begin to see the old aspects of your life, and as you have shifted into a new higher resonance and vibration of self, you will look outside of yourself, look at relationships, look at what has transpired in your life, look at what you're doing in your life, and seeing if that resonates for you, and matching the new resonance of you where that is going to, a new higher resonance of you. Because, dear one, it's important to understand that the only way in which you can now shift into a new aspect of your soul divine plan is if in fact you have raised your resonance and vibration to self where that is concerned, which is why we brought you through this 3-month process that began in your month of April into your month of May and into your month of June, to release and let go of the old, to identify the old, to release and let go of the old, and now move through through the process of closing the doors to the old. Identifying the old, releasing the old, and closing the doors to the old. And in many who have moved through this process has moved through an inordinate amount of energy, expended an inordinate amount of energy to do that where that is concerned. So now that you have closed the doors to the old and the new doors to the new are opening, it is a slow, relaxed transition process, and that's what you will be experiencing if you so choose in your month of July where that is concerned. So we continue to ask you, dear ones, to look at the old, look at what has transpired, but now see and feel quite possibly your resonance and vibration raising, and now looking quite possibly what is transpiring in the third dimensional realm outside of yourself in aspects of the low dimensional energy, the low resonant vibration energy in your third dimensional realm. Because, dear ones, it is important to understand that your entire third dimensional realm isn't at a low, dense vibrational energy. But there are aspects of your third dimensional realm which are at a low, dense vibrational energy. And in your process, in your personal process, in your evolutionary process, where you are right now, raising your resonance and vibration to this certain point, there are all of these old aspects of the old outside of you that no longer resonate for you. And we ask you in your month of July to identify that, to move into a truth of yourself and ask yourself now, looking outside of yourself in the third dimensional realm of what is transpiring, what aspects that resonate at a low, dense vibrational resonance no longer resonate for you. And you will see that. It is why, dear ones, we had asked you in the month of June to allow the movement from the old to the new aspects of your soul divine plan, to allow that to transpire organically and naturally. So if in fact you have released trying to control what is transpiring in your life, and now you move into July, you will organically and naturally see those relationships that no longer resonate for you. Because your resonance and vibration within you has shifted and raised to a new level, that aspects of the old outside of yourself in the third dimensional realm no longer resonate for you. It is as simple as that, dear ones. It is why we continually ask that question and have asked that question over and over again to you. Does it resonate for you, or doesn't it resonate for you? Now you can move within, because you are now at a greater awareness and consciousness of self, to simply ask that question. Does this relationship resonate for me? Does it raise my resonance and vibration, or does it lower my resonance and vibration? When I look at the third dimensional realm outside of myself, does it raise my resonance and vibration, or does it lower my resonance and vibration? And now do I choose to lend my energy towards that? Lend my energy towards what lowers my resonance and vibration. Because if in fact you continue to lend your energy to that which no longer resonates and vibrates you, to that which resonates at a lower vibration and energy to where you are now, and you can feel it, then you will continue the old habits, patterns, rituals, and behaviors of holding on to that old relationship, those old attachments that are encrusted in your wounding. If in fact you have moved into your wounding and can see that wounding, and now can stand as an individuated soul on this planet you call Earth, and see what resonates for you, see what doesn't resonate for you, and you can now, as the adult, make the choice to either leave that behind or continue the old habits, patterns, rituals, and attachments to the old. It is why we said to you during your month of April, May, and June that many will have a challenge of releasing that old, because it is familiar. It is what you know. It is now about opening that new door beyond the doors that you have closed and walk into the new as a new individuated soul, as the adult, and move hand in hand with that wounded child. But you are now, as the adult, in charge of your life. You can now create what is new, into the unknown. Because as you walk into the unknown, your energy is now creating the new. What do you want? What is important to you? What have you released and let go of that no longer serves your highest good? Do you know what your highest good is? So if in fact you are still in relationship with that which lowers your resonance and vibration, and you are cognizant of that, you are conscious of that, and you are aware of that, then you are choosing to perpetuate old habits, patterns, rituals, and behavior. But dear ones, there is no right or wrong, good or bad. It simply is, and where you are in your personal process, in this incarnation, in the human form.